abusiafo ye mo bibia kwa ba na ye mfa mbra mega TV en platform we eso an mini studio matu kwan kakra and me pese me no ye share some few thoughts. Lawyer Maurice Ampaw ababoti edi simbi atudwa na nsem ena lawyer akani na efa petitioner akwa kodru yemame Gertrude Torkonoo anaba asaba seki eye ni officer omuchire mu a yewra John Mahama onye den onyini mfiri office abusia sa nsem we across a lot of controversies on the media space. Now when a lawyer Maurice Ampaw ababontin edi nsembi ababeto edwa na ochiremu a ono de osre yewra John ma onyima ame no esanse mre ho yendi nkaso abusuan nsem de lawyer Maurice Ampaw aka bi and we dive into yewra John Mahama the promises are or the share Ghana for how OCA responded to wa kan sem papa uti nsem papa ne kan na otimi se MPP yaudie no da so wom yaudie ni de wom papa omalusu yaudie no so da so wom men person make asa bibi yenko yenti lawyer Maurice Ampaw ensem a odi tu edwa na yekoba edinaka yina ebeto aso ewe yem platform we eso nyankopon koso a enhira
na ebe no wakofa afternoon ewia kofa evening. Is it that 3 shifts no? It's not shifting. So the practice sector is not doing any 24-hour economy. The public sector, nothing. And at least 4 months into government, you realize who watching the NADO. The flagship program of the NADO was free education. Until when he came, he hit the ground running. NADO, free education. Or by possible for it. Whether there's money or no money, please, free education is starting. One trying to put things right. Or say 2028, we can. They are promising can afford. Sikane be wo ni ho kra hwehwe. Ye dey free education. And another started free education. One try 120 days. But that was his flagship campaign promise. Mahama's flagship campaign promise is 24-hour economy. 120 days along the line, nothing is being said at 24-hour economy. Mama Shia, Jumadi and Mama Tumaya 120 year. Number 1. Terminating, dismissing, revoking, suspending. Into terminative appointment. Now revoke, now dismissing, now suspending. Into public service no. Labor union share high ho. I say, ya be with you. Labor union so protecting employees in this country has been bewitched, and they are sitting down there, and Mama is sacking people's sacking a man from papa mo, a man for kunumu, a man for almost showing mama papa, sack, and everybody's quiet. Mama 120 days I've sacked a lot of workers without creating jobs. The sacking, the dismissal, the revocation, the suspension, galon. 21. Oh yeah, reset and it's a fair year. You reset here. You both round fear. Now I reading. And I before no. And I ready now oral. Now ready oral. Up to now oral. Jumo ye niano. Ye nya wani papa kwa. Ye na kokot. Omo orally anyamano wo homo sa to ram brother. Ye fo bian kokot but intimidation kwa. Ye institutions no arrest wa. Ne detain wo. E detain wo ye fa kokot ne ja na na mo. Ne ya ba media, ya media tra. Ne be gu ni base. Nothing is happening. Agro form. In 21 days, Mama is in the business of doing what? Not suspending, removing the Chief Justice and the EC. 21 days. And and the Ghanaians are supporting. Who told the Ghanaians we support? The removal of the CJ and the EC. It's very interesting. 21 days. The Obama promise here, no. As if who you CJ, now you EC. the sikabeba Ghana for bottom. Ebama Ghana. Ye one high. You to me try a light bill, I try a water bill. You to me a decent accommodation, I rent it. You to me try a my school fees. You to me when I say I provide decent meals for our children. You to me I bring you peace and stability. Boko rather than a crisis no. 21 days no. Boko conflict has become an issue. I created insecurity in the nation. Because the fear is that Boko before no Adani refugee in their own country. Some of them are fleeing to the south, and when they come to the south, I want to say, yeah, almost the Torkonoo be siwa. But man pushing we no more south. Almost the Torkonoo ebe do terminate any boundaries so. E kunwo any boundaries. Ono kunwo boku na oba Accra no be share. Almost be see any insecurity. And instead of national security, instead of Jakba, any the Minister of Security seeing that as a crisis no. Omo jail to one rather no. Omo munye security threat no ye arresting the instability mo. With their house ya no becho. And I will never becho. Ye ready. But we were Boku is there. Burning. 21 days. We are suffering. The nation is suffering. And the few they are the ones ukoya ni aba social media. They be didi watem. Ya be threaten wo. Na ye be gu anim ase. Na me la ampa mo ntumi fa ma me so because mo hwi ni mi ho. Me nyame a me so mo no eso. E na me ti hai obi ama me sika se me nye bibi enti aban dabi ntumi nye. O ba kra me da me ye wo no. Enti me ntumi mba me so. You can't attack me. NDC government, I have nothing against the government, but the reality is what I'm speaking here. Enti mo asofo amakwaji sika na ennemu ntumi nkasa. Ma jisika mako salai ako Flaster House ama Julius Zebra ayi envelopes akese ye dey to pay roll so special one so as homody there South Flaster House no there ye dey to pay roll so bibia enye record enti busum bia na account su pepe na ya to sika to enti mu niama ye tin mo cash out and the media house no o dey say ya bo ebubu pa asofo na omo kobogo di mamechi no omo nia ye settle omo na media no so no omo so ye omo payroll so na ye make sure say momra social media mo be attack omo a omo kan kwara the truth no they are there so you people can go and talk mo de mundi na mo but there me ya say mundi me na majority of the ordinary Ghanaian mama be dada NDC campaign be dada omo no they are suffering. From Mama onwards, all preaching were Independence Square. Or say, Ghana for bre. No be wo hokrana. Do be that Easter Friday no. E be ni ho. From Mama neka you nyam na meka. So he acknowledged that you don't use hardship as a campaign tool. You may be better can say hardship you find your politics so because what the hardship where politics are the reality and the economy ebe exposure. So today within 120 days has Mama been able to fight hardship. The unemployment situation is becoming worse and worse. There's no job creation. Mama administration have left to job destruction. Obi owo edwuma bia no abefie. Nya ne omuti fie no so no omunye bi nye. And then there's a sense of hopelessness. The youth today do ane de omunya che betting na betting so no uni sika. Wo be kire wo. Enti obi obeti bia no otumi die wo betting ye sikafo. Na sikafo no do ane nye youth no. Enti betting ye promote through removal of bet tax no. EV is not solving the unemployment problem. A lot of the youth doing betting are getting poorer and poorer and poorer. Youth no more betting no. It leads to a lot of them engaging in fraud, romance fraud, stealing, robbery, and all kinds of work. People could enter into galamsey, destroy our bodies, and the galamsey fight, and also atonsum. The galamsey atonsum until 120. Odi ba every sector of our economy, the education, the agric, the industry, the energy, every sector of our economy is facing challenge. And there's no blueprint. HSA, this government is fixing the problems. But rather we are seeing a sense of hopelessness. The Siano, insults and intimidation are higher. Rule of law has come under attack. And let me tell you something very interesting. Those who are thinking, say, the removal of the Chief Justice and the ECJ, no, a normal. ECG, any CG. But we know, me say, oh, this picture of tour. Now, we share the government premeditated agenda before winning power. And this is for catching and say, we shall remove them. Presidency official assures Ghanaians, we shall remove them. That's 19th, yesterday. I see, we shall remove them. President officials assures Ghanaians. Just as a Chief Justice, I want to refer so, and the EC. The government of the day from Bosho share before winning power and say, yeah, bar. You may eat these two officials. It's okay. That's what I'm call. Yeah. And he said, why didn't say? At all means, there are so many ways of killing a cat. The judiciary not there. And the ECD there. It is a premeditated agenda. But what happens? You can go ahead. Because you see, once the constitution is not clear as to what is stated misbehavior and incompetency, because that's already Chief Justice, no, was say it should be say what misbehaving and now you're incompetent. Constitution to me and defining what misbehavior and incompetency. And then when the president wants to do it, or what the Council of States numbers on the side, and if you have Council of State are led by a friend so for Akufo or no more or a traitor a man anado, say na or no crown or you're more NDC than whatever. Na memra, but President if Ivano, Manado de well, on the appointing or appointing the enemies. So for Akufo no Council of State, the agenda is as nearly set. And then we have people who are now doing polls. How can the removal of the Chief Justice become an issue for public opinion? That's public opinion matter. Say ne Dan Kwa Musabi the polls and our Ghanaians are support. Who told the Ghanaians are support? Who? What is the data? Listen to me, President Mahama. I'm telling you before God, the man. And now Kopichi, that's Friday Kopichi war independence. I watched your sermon. You preach and you said that the unction is on you. Who preach it to the sense say, who can say, we have to come together as a nation. Ye hatred. And yen kambum. Yen fa dream pa anakumapa. Emu omei. Because the pan says that's your same words. Maybe I bet you. I don't have the video clip back. I'm about to tell you. President Mahama preaching on say, look, yes, wune no and wumba ye faso. Yen yi otan, yen yi hatred. Yen do ye ho, yen fa dream pa. Emwa yen pushi Ghana because Ghana, I'm for bread. Now, President, after all the administration, the pastors now, they tell you that the CJ is also a Christian and she's also a church member. Sorry, a preacher was sorry. So it's a child of God like you. But today, when you were in your position, President Mahama, you were crying and prayed to God. Uchi the whole Ghana sought the Council of Churches, prayed, fasted. Then Yamiya wadum. And a Ghana for ye wadum. And ye tomorrow. And then the vengeance nenam Ure fi nyame na. Bible, there's a song, see, Emawu, listen to President Mahama, I'm singing this song for you. Listen to me. Baby, President Mahama will be a munchasa homonomano. Emawu, Rirenfi, Onyamia, Oyiwu, Fewama, Niemu, President Mahama tie. Emawu, Rirenfi, Onyamia, Oyiwu, Fi, oh. Wa hunyi mu ene wusire mu because 2016 bro lose elections usu ya na amafu po amafu ambenwo ye guoni mase ene yinim se wo mbabak usu fra onyame no o say sawa brabo mu sem ye mawa hweye na wa every say onyami na dumara kwa na wuti sanya wuti President Mahama tie o se me mawru fi tama Ghana po na reject wo enu gwasa mafo de ma wo nya mafo ka wo ho me kai very well 2016 ni ya kase mama mama pepper mama dumso mama jida mama a confirm ni di mama ufo ye good ni masi ye tumi na usbempa mama usemo moja mama mapa wada we ni paboni una okumu atamas ye gu mama fu usbempa ni nkofo aso papa di MPP fu enim eyo poto so onye nipa ba o nyame enim esu frɛ nyame amanim gwa sɛ oyɛ nia no ba kya gara fo sɛ o ba we fa kuma pa o ba na obe reset Ghana adi nkabomo bamba Ghana aba magana yeye o ba abeye nyame ne real enti nyumna metoma se memma wure mfi onyame a woyi wo fi sa tibi mu President Mahama ne wa babo mu na yeyi ama wo enti men wanwa ho men nya wo se tumi ya wo dia you see power a romu wa hwe be romu now everybody is around you President Mahama everybody is around you you've won power. No, everybody is praising you. Nobody want to criticize you. Everybody want to obia benwo, obia ne wo sre, obia ena jeme okay yo be yo na bani age ena odi asempa na bo ena jm ena gentleman and the Ghana force anotie ye di nanado nanado show boy nanado ye di okufo gentleman. Ghanaians, when you win power, they will paint you like you're an angel. You do no wrong, and you are saints. And that's exactly the situation you find yourself in. So, if don't think that you can use that power, say, Oba, Nyame so oye Christoni. Na remember, Justice Torkonoo your sister, Ana oyewunia. Na nyame adum bi na adum no na ekunya beto ni ya hye ne nyonyam na akoda ase wona sore na Ghana fo ni agina tum no ye adwuma na adwuma no ye no bra opposition no wakase wo ba obejidedi whether oye adwuma wanyo adwuma o that predating agenda no do you think it come from God? Vengeance, Bible say vengeance is the Lord. Sure Torkonoo, if he's not doing the work proper, God is his judge. No, because President Mahama, you can't tell me that as you've come to power, you will never wrong anyone. You can't tell me that as you come to power, you will never be corrupted. Even in your appointments, you are corrupting yourself. In your appointment alone, you are committing a lot of errors. You are engaging in family and friends business. You are putting things around, and in 4 years' time, when they put your works into fire, So the Bible says, "You know me a gemuno, President Mama." So nyame so be man so ahwa. Can I say, "Uyi obi no." Nyame so be kunu kwama no. There's a Torkonoo ona mo na mokwo. Ono so wo. Na dofo, owo na sofo, owo ni nuanom, owo ni kunumu no, owo ni busua, owo ni man, owo ni party, owo ni until they also will pray. But you go ahead, because now you have the power. You and the Council of State, you can go ahead and show her where power lies. But remember, this platform, a day is going to come. There are two, ever to Torkonoo, and the more planning what Torkonoo, and you know. Can you say you also can receive the same fate in life, President Mama? You also, there are 4 ways you can be removed. Where if o presidency now who dino? There are 4 ways, sir. Also, you better be you if you ho. Number 1, through impeachment. You better be you if you ho. Number 2, through sickness. You never to know at any time. A human to be through death. Nipa nkwani yensem nyame pe no nim. Through coup d'etat. Anything can happen to you coup. Then finally, through time. Through time. Emre yendika so you only have 4 years. In these 5 ways, you also can be removed. Remember that position, that elected position, that favor is not permanent. It's a matter of time. When I saw Nanado, can you play Nanado? Wait, Nanado. Okay, sorry, Echo sign. I'm sure Nanado 8 years ago. They did Nanado show boy on Nama na Oyachia. Na Nanado, why you to me? Now he was commanding everybody. And then he was swimming. Nanado and MPP. Gabi Ochire Dakomo. Bedio Tuomono. And then some of the Ache mafias, no, they thought that power would be there forever. But then 8 years, and when you see Nanado, you're humble in life. When I saw him, we say, "Share, Nana." So who? Yes, say to me no. Ghana for the man who. Oh my, if you say, and now you're ordinary, and then Nanado ba Kumasia, nobody cares about you. Obi a new Obeko Sala Akosho. In fact, make me ampa me to Tiana me tese Nanado bakra me nsi Kosho with him. But what to me no, how dear no, a co. Sadatia. Eti mama unso less than 4 years, you will leave office. Now 1 year with you. 1 year bad. Enti no kind of say 1 year I count 3 years. And I said, okay, I've already said that there are infighting. People are rather even plotting to take over from you. If they are not giving you peace of mind. I said, okay, to interview Accra FM, say, people are plotting to take over from President Mahama. Nana opoku na ya yemre no. President Mahama, learn from this. Me, I'm your junior brother. I'm nobody. Me too. Brown or bono me mbo bida. Uye me junior. Uye me to say. Bianca. Ubetu wa but won't be woman because 57 years. No, I think won't be woman that because won't see me penny more than 20 years. Into no, won't see me penny abia 10 years be. So you can't give birth to me. But I'm your brother. 2. Brabo wa bono mimbo bi. And you're my in terms of your achievement in life. And you're my in terms of your personality and what you carry. The grace upon your life, Mama, is too much. You are highly favored, loved, and you have done a lot for your family, your friends, your children, and the nation. But last days are dangerous. Remember, whether they like it or not, come 2028, if Nanado within a short time, 8 years, alive, it's my prayer. So also 4 years, maybe 2. But mark it on the wall, President Mahama, wherever you are listening to me, mark it on the wall. You will leave office. And the day you start leaving, you know, when 2027, between 26 and 27, then you realize that power is leaving you. Because your own people will start disrespecting you. They will start undermining you. They will start looking for another person who is coming to take over from you. So then you realize, say, to me now, when God grants you that grace and power, when you went around crying and having sleepless nights, praying for God to grant you the favor to become president again, remember that you were not made president to teach people where power lies. Your president say, bra, be man for who chinomo, anabra, na be go man for juma, anabra, na be ya man for fio. No! It was so for now. Mobom pino. Where are you now? Christian Council, the clergy, the chiefs, the consequences. I'm not a prophet, but I'm telling you before God, I'm seeing things from afar. The removal of J. Mensah and the Chief Justice is going to bring serious economic challenges, because, one, it will send a signal to the international community and say, Ghana is not stable. Ghana judiciary has come under siege, under attack, and Ghana judiciary is not credibly wealthy. The credibility of Ghana judiciary is gone. The independence is gone. The executive have taken over. For the judicial coup, taking over the judiciary, planted their own Chief Justice, and they are Mr. Justice in accordance to NDC Constitution. Maybe say NDC, PNDC, by NDC Constitution. Because Obi Biara yebe foul as the next president, I will be acting. You'll be colored, you'll be labeled as Mama's Chief Justice and the Ghana Chief Justice. And that perception, it becomes reality. Everybody will get to do. And you see, half of Ghanaians, Ghana, MDC and MPP. So once NDC and your people will be happy that the CJ is gone, MPP and people who also don't like your government will not be happy. So the nation will be divided, and they will see, say, you have removed a Chief Justice that you perceived to be MPP oriented, and now you are bringing an NDC oriented Chief Justice. Now the question that you have to ask yourself, how do we administer justice? And if me, I'm in a position of President Mahama, I will never touch the Chief Justice, and I will also never touch the EC. Do you know why? In life, granted that Torkonoo is your enemy, granted that the EC is your enemy, you want power whilst they were there. It tells you that they are nobody. They can't do it. If you was in opposition, when you have not even want power crown, God's grace was on your life. God's favor was on you. Ghanaians loved you and gave you the power. The Chief Justice cannot do koto, could not do koto. The EC could not do koto. It didn't refer about power, no. Now you want to fight your own battle. Now you want to look at and take power and that start dealing with people that God has not asked you to deal with. Have you prayed over it, John Mahama? Have you prayed over it? Do you know there's a Torkonoo God that he serves? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, there are some people you don't touch them. You touch them, and the repercussion, the consequences will be too much for the nation. So, removal of CJSs will bring economic hardship. The international community will not invest in the country because they will not trust the judiciary. 2, you divide the nation. The judiciary will not have the power, the independence, and the credibility to work. So people will go to court with some mentality and perception. Say, if I go to court, once I'm an MPP person, I'll not get justice. If I go to court and the judge be even deliver judge now, you can the judge or your MPP and NDC. Is that the perception you want? But if you decide to allow Torkonoo to be there and rather get closer to him, her, partner her, and make her one of your organs of government, and allow her to work in accordance with the law, there will be peace. The removal of justice will bring instability to the nation, will bring chaos. The removal of EC will bring chaos in election 2028 because the perception will be that you have brought your own NDC, EC, and there will be chaos. So, my advice to you, I'm nobody, I'm ordinary Ghanaian, I've not been elected by anybody, but I'm just pleading with you. Say, as you are taking this decision, Council of State here, I don't know what they are cancelling, because if they are people who have the nation at heart, no more John Mahama or Mampeni, to an amumbi Eddie Unyo Beba or mine moi. Now, I know what I'm talking about because I can foresee danger. And you see, President Mahama, you need peace and stability to govern. So the threats of government is not stable. They say no, there's stability in parliament, there's stability in executive, but there's fear and uncertainty crowd around the judiciary. Now the judiciary is not comfortable. I said there is Oyunyo Biba. I said Bibiribo, who be at the top the judiciary and also who be at the top judges so memu, who be at the top and train so somebody want to take away justice from the people. The fact that you won election doesn't mean that the people, all the people loves you. What I'm doing here is not everybody who loves what I'm doing. I have that in mind though. And you be all me and they are making any do because of their interest. But I'm saying I have the platform. You can decide to listen to me or not to listen to me. But I'm telling you the truth. I am just telling you the truth. Say an attempt to remove the Chief Justice and the EC. And it's my prayer that say this cap, but I'm parrying. We will have our chiefs to be blamed. We have our civil society to be blamed. We have our clergies to be blamed. And we have the media to be blamed. And we have the various political parties to be blamed. And we have Ghanaians to be blamed. Mark it on the wall. And then 20th April 2025, 9/11, Makasa. Machere Madrid, but with Damakuma Paso, Machere Madrid, what Chief Justice issues. So President Mahama pa unti open soa on prim nakuma. Onye they do. But you see, in life, though, there's something we call Obiabe Fiwiase, me Ampaw. When I leave this world, I'm fortunate to even have an idea as how my back will be because people declare me dead. So at least I have in mind those who were happy that I'm dead. I knew how it would look like. Those who were also worried, say, those who were sad. So me myself me deal. What about you? But I know that what I do here is different from my life that I live. What I do here is a program. Brana Abrabomusem.
I was now for 80 way a lawyer Maurice Ampaw and Sama also about Bontia or the Ababe to Ebia and Uti in Semna a lawyer Kana. Uti say MPP. In fact, Mofanchemi and Chono Mudi, no. Assure mo papa mfaje ministry studio enchono mudi and assure mo, and they are trying to do everything to let Ghanaians know say no encho ye di no enye mfonso but namum eye ntura ye John Mahama odino oni campaign mu ensema papa ne kaaye and a ma Ghana for falling into that. No more MPP for there. Omo anye den. Anyam fun so bia na Ghana for titi omo. Clearly, Utimu say Yura lawyer Maurice Ampaw will be a sebi. I can't fear sa Orano or lucky a lot. Utieni nsemo kan baby ana say Mahama so he can be impeached. Of course, Mahama nipa and he was brought by the constitution. So why can't he too be impeached? By yembi say ho adien na yera John Mahama aye obetina so as president. Adien na papa maame no waye. I mean, Papa, no why? I will be betting Majina so I can say for that matter, even a Kufado crowd was in government. He did a lot of things, he wasted a lot of our money, our resources. Not the be for private jets, not the be a jar was so, not or the be a yedi sebi national cathedral in but he was not impeached. What I say? Obiam Pushino say impeachino. So how come? How come? Say Yura President Akufo-Addo there, Yura President John Mahama there. Obiba qualify for impeachment. About what? I didn't do my na why, and I didn't na why any constitution ebobra. I didn't na why any constitution ebobra. I know. And so ma omutimi impeaching. So it is clear that lawyer Maurice Ampaw is just a frustrated person. Onim di oka and some okanina atro and ada, because this is the same lawyer you who now okache Ghana for say in 2024 I try me I koto abai send this ba na John Mahama be president on tana Ghana ha obeko Togo and then Mr. Why and a president, and where is lawyer Maurice Ampaw, the current state? This tells you how this man is inconsistent, consistently inconsistent. I can't say more on this. So Ghanaians don't follow this stomach. I mean, so your politician is a lawyer, is a journalist. You Mr. Lawyer Maurice Ampaw case being a 1 million will come happen. Case being a lawyer Maurice Ampaw wedding will come. He's lawyer by profession, but who did this? So say a lawyer and Kabe end up in Wuntumi, Niyem Akokwawe, Nayi, the studio. Yembisa Honsa. Let's ask questions. Mumbisa. So it is loud and clear. Say lawyer Maurice Ampaw went to me and get the was as a lawyer. He is not a learned lawyer and he has no certificate. So always the obey me as a Ghana they say journalism enye ade ya. Unko your crowd bit me at na umkofo bebre omuti media so bebre nko journalism school, but omu use omu adwen edige nsem e maniti me ewie pay. So that is the strategy a lawyer Maurice Ampaw adopt here on also the area. But you say lawyer Maurice Ampaw in question, does he has that qualification, and even in some account, does it even make sense to him? Does it make sense to him? And the lawyer Maurice Ampaw is just a frustrated man. MPP be yusuna oni okatacha fifa ina e ba akopɛ. MPP ba ban mu a no ma hyase so mo nya appointment ana mo sentwa bo MPP fo na MPP fo ko position a no mo asan ye adwuma mo omo ba power no mo ajo mo asem. When MPP was in power okatacha fifa e kan sem bebre to da bia e no ba ka MPP o to da bia ba ka NDC. You see, he can't say bebre. But MPP free power no. Suddenly okatacha fifa edi MPP here or ye campaign gidi at the moment and say matters also be demonstration ye try no galamsey ye try no. I don't dare any bonnet because demonstration there any foolish person can come out and do demonstration. And that is how it is. And they will kind of cry. Be at me demonstration what you say. I do the yen quite. So and do me who ya papa John Mahama okwo okoshia eye mpanyfo hon business takum even minority leader for new market crowd allowed no for that in fact wa bona baso say wa ya ade pa wa ya ade so di se adwuma no na okoye ana okoshia nana ohwe nana ha wa na osi nani agi ana opesenka ofa John Mahama bone kon ho a it tells you say otivie no kra no wahunu in a long perspective wahunu in a long way so wura no ye adwuma he is working wahunu say yewra John ye adwuma obo adwuma until that respect no or the man it is a nipa we ya ono na odi party n'anima 4 months ago now ye president a ene wajam adiaman nipa no wakohia na oni no air vibe. It tells you say papa no ye adwuma John Mahama ye adwuma enti mo amuti akira mo keka nsem gbogbogbogwe ni napo Mahama nyanya hwe eni hwane Mahama nyanya hwe. You see Napolo there he is just a barking dog. No wonder say you can tell us say be abodan kakra you na make Kevin Neka can tell to was be anenka. So it is loud and clear say MPP as a political party has no aim. It is loud and clear. So these people, they have no shame to even criticize about Nanado Danko a year John the money and this abai. Baby uncle forward sebi or my gun could read. In TKC then and Ankamu Momusamu Munya Daji. And how dare you say when people for Munya Daji as some Bimano a criticize Yura John the money Mahama abai. You have no shame. And you have no audacity to come out and criticize this government. But because of Samunia Niwu, and they thought say they are doing politics, so everything is about politics until they can come out and say whatever that they want. And it is sad. That is how it is. So min pese make asa bebre no mo fa nche me okay so mo ma min fa mo si what you say e gino baby and me working on something okay all right so to kwan kakra nya ayi kakra wo kwan na me hwe me ka no enti enche enti na me si me ngina ene me nya twini Jonas me ngina me mamu wo map ai me zero me nya twini Jonas o me nya young don na twini Jonas de na to adwuma mega de twini Jonas ntimi fa me nto adwuma what you say because atwimi no nyini mienu nkobon ba akum. Yes, young donor ordinator a year drum by me mega dear. Jonas intimi family to you. So that is it. Interbution for my mifa we see way and some lawyer Maurice Ampaw so only when you were babontina wababeka. Eti say o soon any abre osun say Chief Justice Mahama mpam no eni abre pa o pa achew anye ni sun ene be Mahama aka say oh Chief Justice Torkonoo ye jaw because of Maurice Ampaw usunti nana ohini ba kisi say den usun na me ye o usun na me ya nanka be de na yoya nanka be de nanka be de nanka be de na yoya eti lawyer Maurice Ampaw esun nyano na yeye osun nyano na eye yura president eye eti no mu forget mu ho why Torkonoo na nkasa ni nche baby oti no enche obe sorry enti no anya wo lawyer Maurice Ampaw e na obe kasa ma no you're nobody to talk about this kind of issue. It is sanity abusanfo yankopon shirawo me ma me tie ba for happy Easter and confirm me ma me royal be happy Easter fan koma obi bia hwe mega TV no happy Easter and fan koma obi bia yankopon ko so shirawo makra obi bia hwe ho so yi esanse o my Ghana ye team no land of possibilities bibia timisi hwe ho so yi na bom pai yankopon boa bye bye.